Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome, friends. This is me, Robin Hallett. Welcome to Morning Magic with Robin. This is our time to come together and share light, shine light, and yes, be the light. To remember the light, to choose the light. This is a powerful time in our lives, friends, and we need each other now more than ever. So good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. And hi, friends on the replay on YouTube or here on Instagram. Hello, it's me, Robin. This is now, and please participate along with us like it's now, because it is. So friends, let me say hello to you, beautiful souls. Number one husband, hello, good morning. Hello, I am Rainbow Light Gorgeousness. Hi, Mary. Hi, Caitlin. Hi, Josie. Good morning, good afternoon. Hi, Carrie. Hello, good morning, Carrie. Hi, Rosie. Good morning, Rosie. Friends, I came today in my best bedhead, my cozy pajamas, and hi beauties, and it's a cool, crisp day here in Chicago. Seriously, like sweats and a sweatshirt and got like a sweater thing on. Yeah, just wild. So how are you today? I hope that the weather in your heart is wonderfully good. And it's okay if it isn't. It's not a mandate. It's just nice to know how we can choose in any moment how we want to feel and how we want to ride, right? Hi, Jana. We get to choose how we want it to be. That's my point. Hi, Aggie. Good morning. So, yeah. Did you bring some yum yum with you today? I wonder. I have this morning's coffee. Good morning, good morning. This morning's coffee, and it is so delicious. I like it like this in the summer. Excuse me. Apparently I brought a frog with me in my throat. I put an ice cube in there. I have these big ice cubes. They're like 2-inch squares. And then I pour the coffee on usually. Today I didn't need to do that. It's already 100 in Texas. Yeah. I'm sorry. I'm sending you some cool weather. Cool weather. So, coffee. Let us cheers. I would like to cheers to you, to your courage, to your bravery, to your strength, to your memory, to remembering each other, to remembering one another, to remembering our time together every morning, to remembering and choosing love. Yeah, cheers. Hear the birds? Jana, Jeff saying, please send us some heat. Jeff and I are a hilarious couple because I am always too hot, and guess what he always is? Yeah. Aggie's in the middle of the tropical storm. Well, you guys, we got it all going on. That's what I have to say. We got it all going on. So, for those of you who've been asking about Sonny and Cher, I posted a very cute video to the stories last night, so it's still there now. She came to the door again last night. It is so funny just to see the duck going, hello, you know. So we had fun feeding her, and then a little later on, her husband, that's what I'm going to call him, Sonny, quacked on by, I mean, low. He could have dive-bombed Jeffy right in the head. Hi, number one, kiddo. Love you, honey. He was like, wah! So I don't know if he was like, I have arrived, woman. I am ready now for you to rejoin with me. They must take turns sitting on the nest and then feeding, but it was so cute. So that's in there. You'll hear her quacking to him. You know that song, When I'm Calling You? Yeah, he's quacking along. Quack, quack, quack. So friends, did you hug yourself when you got up this morning? I wonder. Did you give yourself a little time? Number one and I, we sat on the couch together and practiced. Yes, we did. We've always been these kinds of weirdos, but we're turning into even better versions of our weirdo selves. Number one, kiddo, did you hug yourself this morning? So important. You know, this is a time of anxiety. This is a time of fear. This is a time of what the hell is going on, personally and out in the world. It's the inner, the outer is mirroring work on the inner, right? It's activating things for us personally. And this is all by design of spirit. So you must, thank you, you must be doing your practices. And if you know me, you probably know I don't necessarily agree it's meditation is where it's at. I've been saying that forever. It's about contact with the self. So a lot of times, when we feel like I need to chill out, I have such intense anxiety, let me try and sort of leave my mind, check out for a while. There's a little bitty airplane going by. I need to check out. No, hold on to yourself. Make contact with yourself. Put your hands on your high heart. I'm going to lower the camera. I feel like I have to stand on I'm a little short, I feel like I have to stand on my tiptoes. That's better. Okay. Now I don't have to stand on my tiptoes. Make contact with your heart right here. This will help your immune system right here. So these are the kinds of, that's why do we hug in the morning. Yeah. So, and did you guys, hi Allie, glad you're here. Did you pick a word of the day today? I wonder. Me and the woodpecker are waiting for your answer on that. I don't know if you can hear him trilling along. It seems like we have this year so much more wildlife. It's really lovely. That's him, the woodpecker. It's really nice. So I am staying with honesty. I have to say, so super helpful to me these days. I've been recording Monday's podcast. I'm done now. I'm editing back, but I'm really doing my best to step into the fear and talk about what is being guided to my heart to speak to in these times. And it's not easy. I feel a deep, deep calling to help friends who are afraid step in to their center, remember one another, and come, I keep saying huddle up, huddle closer with one another, even if it's scary. So that's where I'm feeling really drawn and called now. And that's very intense for Robin, very. So I keep choosing the word honest because it really helps me stay on that path and give answers that are honest instead of answering out of fear. Anybody say yes because they're afraid to say no? Just big and small things. So yeah, so Allie's word is be. Carrie's word is remember. Let me know your words. And I'm hoping the lag isn't laggy today. Josie says, word is still love. I find it hard to sit with the anxiety and lowness when it is very intense. Tough mental health week, but brighter today. And, I don't know, let me know, does this help to know that all of us are in that space together? Here in the Love Posse, we're in that space. I hope it does feel helpful to come here in the mornings, or I know you watch on the replay sometimes or in the afternoons, but because it's afternoon there. Hi. Even though it's tough, That's how I feel, even though I feel heavy. I mean, I can tell I'm not in my normal, like, yeah, she's in here. That's why we huddle up, come closer, hug each other, let's stay together. So I hope that does feel helpful. Yeah. Hi, Roshni. Mary says, I will put my hand on my high heart when I feel scared or upset. And my word today is wellness. Yeah. And Mary, I should say, hi, Susan. Love you, Susan. Thank you for your email and your beautiful card yesterday. I shared it in my stories. I love your mom. I wanted to know, could she be my mom too? Like my spirit mom too? I have a lot of spirit mamas. It's really a nice thing. So get back to me on that, Susan. Or Mary. Wiser. Rosie, that's beautiful. Wiser. Yeah. Roshni, slow down. Jeffy, word of the day is hope. Yeah, I like that, hope. I'm going to follow your word, honest. Caitlin, that feels right. Caitlin, yay. I was thinking yesterday, I've got to reach out to you for dance lessons. Me and Melanie, I'm signing us up for together class. Yes, going to be fun. Yeah. Hi, intentionally inspired. Aggie Center, that's beautiful. Hi, Amy. Welcome. Nice to see you. Hey, girl. Nice to see you. Did you want to pick a word of the day with us? Yeah. So let me know. And really, if there's anything you want to share that's on topic anyway, to the topic of healing and help and assistance, let me know, because I'm here to help. For reals. That's why I'm doing this. So, yeah. Let us go with our notes. Lizzie, it's grateful. Grateful. Yeah, that's beautiful, honey. I love that. Creative for you, intentionally inspired. That's beautiful. Amy, reset. Gorgeous. Yeah. Wow. I was watching the march, the Black Lives Matter outside the White House there. The mayor. Holy car. I almost said crap. Oh, I just did. So inspiring. The mayor of Washington, D.C. I posted some of this in our in the stories for reference, but gosh, is she inspiring. And listening to her talk yesterday and see everybody, just the words, what I'm getting so much, because me too, I want to keep speaking to this, and I feel like I'm really putting a good, honest, heart-filled attempt. I don't know if it's good or not. It is for me. I feel proud of myself and comfortable. But I love watching these women who speak so eloquently, and they're just like, I don't have a script. I'm just going, and the words. Yeah, so empowering. Oh, Lizzie, are you reading the feed? I can't say it. I don't know. Your daddy just said, so grateful for you, Lizzie. Yeah, take it in. There has been so much inspiring talk these last days. Yeah, and you know what? I feel so excited, because how can there not be a woman vice president who is also a person of color? There's just no way. I will bet $1 million gajillion dollars that is who we're having. One of these gorgeous goddesses. I'm so freaking excited. Yeah. So, okay. I am. Look, there. Oh, you guys, thank you. I appreciate hearing that. I want to do right by my friends and by you and by me. Yeah. That has been the biggest motivator to come through my fear, because I'm scared all the time. I tell you that. Yeah. So today, thank you so much, Allie and Mary. If I read that out loud, I'm already starting to cry. No. A lot of you are scared. So I check in with you guys during the day, messages, and we're talking, and a lot of us are feeling like we don't know what to say or how to say it or what to do. And first of all, the reminder is all of how you're feeling is okay. All of how you're feeling is okay. It is very difficult to help yourself if you won't accept how you're feeling. You know this. If you talk to me or message me, you know this is my party line because this is the truth. If you won't accept your fear, I don't mean accept it and make it the law from now on. Just accept, I have some fear. You know, I have some fear. If I wanted to drive to Carrie's house, Carrie lives north of me. If I wanted to head to Milwaukee right now and I didn't know how to get there, I would have to put in where I am. I don't know why I did that, but in my house, here. I would have to put in my address here, meaning I'd have to name where I'm at. If I want to feel better, if I want to feel better, I want to head to Better Town, I have to say I'm in Fear Town if I want directions there. That's how it works. So we need to know that. It's okay. So embrace your fear with so much love. I like how you say, come on down. I say, come on up. I say, come on down here. That's up to me. So cute. So I have to embrace the fear with love. Hold yourself and explore it. Because what I notice is most of us just get defensive and defend and worry, and we tumble up in the worry more and more and more. We're just staying in the worry, the stories of worry. I don't want to say it wrong. I don't want to say the wrong thing. I don't want to, get anybody mad at me. I'm talking about the Black Lives Matter movement in this moment, but I'm also, just because I said the outer mirrors what's going on the inner always. We are all connected. Everything is connected. Everything is connected. And that's why I say anywhere you choose to do your work, it helps the whole, because it's all a vibration we're putting into being. How do you feel about that? Does that feel good? So if you're like, I don't know how to speak to this out loud, that's fine. Can you speak to it in your heart? Right? Can you say a prayer in your heart? I've noticed that sometimes we're afraid if we're not being seen as doing something, it doesn't count. And that's, just say no to that, because that's not relevant ever. What you're seen as doing should not matter anymore. Don't care about that, what it looks like. I get we want to be able to say, I voted. You know what I mean? I voted. I registered to vote, for example. But it's more about the sincerity of your heart, the action in your heart. And I was thinking about this morning. All right, now I'm getting hot. At least I had a sweater blanket for a minute there. Think about this. You ever had something personal? Think about yourself. Scroll back in your life. 18, younger. Just take a breath for a minute and feel into this. Did anything happen to you growing up that was horrible for you, difficult for you, and you felt like nobody said anything, witnessed you, came closer, huddled up with you? I was thinking about that this morning. I'm not going somewhere heavy. I'm just telling you ahead. But as a girl, I was abused. And this happened a lot, actually. But the thing was that I went to my mother, like a lot of us do. And my mother didn't believe me. And also made me feel bad and stupid for saying something, you know? And then she spent, it's very, I in this moment feel a heaviness for her. I'm not carrying it anymore, which is why I can kind of talk about it. I feel sad for her because she went on through her whole life defending herself about it. In fact, one of the last letters she ever wrote me before she died, she brought it up again. You know, it's like I got labeled the bad one in our family when I really needed somebody to huddle up and say, I'm with you. I hear you. I'm so, you know, this is horrible. I hate it. I don't know what to say to you. I just know I want to scoop you up. That's what I would have loved. I want to scoop you up and love you. And so if it's hard for you, if you don't know what to say, if you don't know what to do, if you don't know how to, you know, you're scared and all of that, it's okay. Love yourself, hug yourself, but also reflect back to a time in your own life where people it didn't feel like anybody spoke up. Yeah, just like that, Roshni. You know, the work of Paul Selig is powerful, too. What Roshni wrote there, I hear you, I see you, I know who you are, and also this work from Paul Selig that says, I know who you are in truth, I know what you are in truth, and I know how you serve in truth. So when you flip it around that way, when I think of me as the little girl and my mother who, you know, did all these other things trying to get me help, but never could touch it up close, was always hands off with me about things. And like I said, it wasn't just one thing, it was ongoing. And so she carried a lot of crap in her heart, a lot of heaviness. So I say this is like a personal love for yourself, is to make a move, you know? Do something. And it, like I say, public, I am sort of really sensitive. I can see it in the feed, the party line, people who are saying it just to say it. So be careful. You don't have to do that. Your goodness is there whether you post or not. That's the truth. I mean, you know that, right? It doesn't make you gooder, you know. So who are you really in truth? Your philosophy about who you are is really important now. And this is a time to really sit with it because there's so many different perspectives, and it's okay if you don't agree with all of them. Thanks, Amy. Appreciate that. You don't have to agree with every perspective. You don't have to like all the things that are happening. But I think you owe it to yourself to find your truth in all of this and be honest. And then you can stick to your philosophy. You know what I'm saying by philosophy? How it is. Like for me, it's like I really see the oneness piece I've been talking about. And if I can't acknowledge what's going on for Black Lives Matter, I can't really say it's true that I am upholding we are one, oneness, unity. You know what I mean? It's so clear to me. So just like my mother, you know, no matter what she did from that point on, it was tainted. And I have forgiven her. You know, I have. I love her. It's hard. When I look at myself right now, I have to look into the camera because it's like I'm talking to her right now. It's so freaking weird. I'm talking to her right now. So, but you know, things are tainted forever when you're trying to cover up something. So, you know, just step in. And like I say, anywhere. If you said something yesterday to a friend, you know, if you got into an intense argument or, I don't know, you know what happens. Do it there. It helps the whole. It really does. Not everybody was born to be an activist. I guarantee that's the truth. Each of us is a unique sparkle of the divine. And, you know, we each hold a sliver of the universe that's just for us. Thanks, Carrie. I love you too. Do you get that? Like, look at all the people on the planet and think about each of us is a facet of the same diamond that is source energy or God, spirit. We're all that. And each one of us has a sliver of this diamond that's just for us in the way we choose to express. That's why we're interested in different things. That's why we see it different ways. That's why we express differently. We like different things. That's on purpose. So it's all right if you're not doing what I'm doing and I'm not doing what that other person is doing, Isn't that cool? Don't you just kind of love yourself a little bit right now? Because, you're amazing. You're beautiful. And you're meant to be. Do you know that? You are meant to be. This could be one of the best times in your life. I really feel it. We're living through something on the whole, that is unprecedented, and it may take generations. I don't know, but we're seeing amazing things happen. Yeah, Roshni, for sure. In any system, we're finding things like that. It's that's one thing I think about when I'm out mowing the lawn. That's sort of like my meditative space. I'm out mowing the lawn and I'm thinking about how you can't just look to everybody for guidance on how to be now, because on all sides, see how I said all sides, there are people not in alignment with their highest self. They're coming from ego. They're coming from attack. And I'm not even saying their anger isn't right, because some people need to be angry. I like how Paul Selig, the guides, say some people need to misbehave to help break the system down. And I get that. But all I know about little Robin is I will not let her be in the presence of people interested in tearing me down because I'm white, or I'm not doing it, or I'm not saying it right. I don't, that is abuse, period. That's all I'm going to say. And it happens on every side. So we have to really think about our own mental health. And I love, yesterday I was listening to a Republican commentator, and he was saying, the thing about it is if the riots get too big, they are going to drown out the message. And I love that, because it's like, yeah, that's the point. We got to come from our centered, empowered place. When we go off the rails, have you ever gone off the rails? You were good, and then you just lost it. You lost your crap, and you were going off the rails, with somebody else, at somebody else. You know exactly what I'm talking about. It doesn't matter if you were right. If you're behaving in ways that are harmful and hurtful and stinging and ouch and super destructive, nobody cares about your message anymore. So that is something we have to sit with. I'm sitting with that. I have a dear, dear friend now who super gets into that when she gets out of balance, and I've just sort of decided that's it. It's very hard for me to tell you that too. No more. I am done. Too many times it's happened, and I'm sad, but I don't care that to stay in it, because every time I get hurt. So what am I doing? You have to look at your own patterns. Maybe I'm there trying to get somebody to understand it, and I don't need to do that. There are plenty of people who love me and are kind. So, yeah, Aggie, so much of this is all so true in situations and times. So, today I thought the guidance is to do a healing for our fear. If any of you have been feeling afraid, to step in and speak up. Again, it doesn't have to be about the Black Lives Matter movement. I really hope you hear that, because everywhere you do this work, it affects the whole. So if you have a friend that you regularly get together with, and when you guys go apart, you are upset about things that they said or didn't say or did, they're irritating to you, do your work. That's where you do your work, love. Thank you. Thanks, Carrie. That's where you do your work. If you've been scared and if you need to ask for help and you've been scared to ask for more help, that's where you do your work. All of us would say that's where we want you to do your work, because that's where it matters the most. What helps you be whole and sparkling and in your calm center helps everyone. That's what I mean. It's like people who come online and they're swearing at me because I'm white. I don't care how educated they are. It's just like how amazing you are. I can't hear. So we have to take good care of ourselves so we're not doing it to each other. What did I just say there? You know what I mean. So let's do a healing for our fear, okay? I know it's Sunday. I don't want to keep you too long. But are you going to church today? I don't think so. I hope you're staying safe. This is like so crazy that on top of, we still have coronavirus. I was thinking about that, watching everybody in Washington, the march I was watching yesterday and listening to the talks. Where are your masks? The mama and me was like, where are your masks? Oh my gosh, you guys. And then the mayor got on and she's like, where are your masks? It was really good. So I liked her even more. More points. Yeah, so for your fear. Oh, Jeffy. Does that mean I can pass the collection plate? Could there be donuts in there, honey? Jeffy, sometimes he'll take me to get donuts. That is one other time I've left the house on my own in a mask. Donuts. Yeah. It was, right, Amy? Wow. So, if it's not for you, just do that. And if you decide later you're ready to receive, just, say, I receive. You're never excluded. Thanks, Carrie. So the highest chakra in your body is this crown chakra here. And it's okay if you don't believe. That's just my lingo, so you can convert it. But the highest center is up here, the crown of your head. And if you think about like all the paintings of Mary and Jesus and any of the saints and angels, they had a halo. And I feel so often it refers to the energetic crown. So just open the crown of your head. You know how to open the sunroof on a car or open a window? It's just that. You can use your imagination. And then I say this blessing as I offer this light. May you know who you are. May you know what you are. That is spark of the divine expressing itself as you. And may you know how you serve in truth. And how you serve in truth is by being yourself. No airs, no pressure, no peer pressure. You know who you are? You're love. So you're coming from a place of fierce truth and love. May the little one in you, the little girl and the little boy in you, huddle up with the inner mother and father in you. You have both sides, masculine and feminine. Huddle up with the parent in you. And may you, wow, the energy's really coming out of my hands. Wow. May you absolutely love and cherish yourself, treat yourself kindly, sweetly. Don't be afraid to ask what's going on. How can I help you? Talk to yourself. Do your mirror work. Did you hear the podcast this week? Do your mirror work. That's right. Feminine and masculine, yin and yang, the king and the queen. We're all of it. When we're out of balance, that's literally what it means. You know, when you get aggressive, you're heavier on your masculine side, and it means you need to receive, soften into the feminine again. When they're in balance is where it's at. So, just such loving, peaceful, wonderful, joyful. Yes, joy. It's okay to still have joy. Please take care of yourself. You know, do the things to stay. Wear your mask, wash your hands, use your wipes. If you're going out and marching or whatever you're doing today, please also take good care of yourself and practice your self-care. It's Sunday, the day of rest. Have some rest today. I'm going to try to. I still have half the podcast to edit for tomorrow. So, but I'm going to try to rest as well. And just know that there's somebody here seeing you with believing eyes and heart and so much love and reflecting your goodness. And just keep in mind, if you're reading, if you're watching the news, if you're reading the posts here, there's a lot to learn. You don't have to do it in a week. Okay? That's the other thing. This is a lifetime commitment. You don't have to do it all in one day. Take your time. But keep in mind what I'm saying, that anywhere you choose, see how I'm holding here? Anywhere you choose to do your work helps the whole. Please keep that in mind. You know, the outer mirrors the inner. If you're feeling scared to speak up, if you're feeling afraid you're going to get it wrong, so you don't want to talk about it at all, that is already alive and activated in you from another time. Like me as a little girl, trying to get my mom to do something to help me. That's where that all came from for me, on many other times. If you're here, you get blessed with all my stories, but that's where it came from. My fear to step in now comes from that time, and I can heal it. You can heal it. You can heal it. I can heal it. Aggie, I'll do you one better. Let us all turn our light to the stormy parts of the world today. Let us all turn our light and send our love. Look, right there what Jeff says, sending you all good juju, Aggie. Let us all turn our light. You guys have a light. Turn your light for a moment to that part of the world, to where it's hot, like Janet and Arizona and Florida, just a lot of hot, and these storms, did you say cyclone or hurricane? I won't pretend. Sometimes the words are, that you be safe, but also that you remain in your center and calm, that you not re-terrorize yourself. You know what I'm saying? Hold on to your heart today. Do what you need to do. You need to know what calms you and soothes you. Yeah. Ah, so good. So I use these very sparingly, you know, but I'll use these today. These are tuning forks, but I use these in sometimes what I call hard cases where there's a lot of energy that needs to clear. Yeah, the tropical storm, right. So I'll ring these. You can imagine this running over your body. That's how it goes. The sound is a wave that comes through the phone or the computer or the tablet. So see if you can take a deep breath with me now, and we'll do this together, okay? Really let this in. If you've been feeling out of control this week, who cares if it's weird? Is it working? That's what we care about. That's what I care about. Yeah. That's good. There have been a lot of tests with these tuning forks under microscope on cancer cells imploding under the sound. So powerful stuff. I love you, friends. I'm here. I'll be here in the morning, and the replay goes up. I always appreciate your support with these things I'm sharing, from my heart to yours. If there's a friend you can share these with that will help them, if you can make a financial donation, great. You don't need to. Share this light on is what I care about. Take what we're doing and practice. That is the best support you could give. But please invite a friend to join us. Yeah. You can look up the tuning forks. They're amazing. They're amazing. I studied sound healing for a few years. I've studied a lot of different things over time, but I'm super just down to earth natural, so I don't do a lot of it. It just in moments when it feels like it's right, I'll do it. Yeah. I'm glad you believe. Jeffrey. Yeah. I love sound healing. Beautiful. Ashana is one artist you could look up, and another big time guy, his name is Tom Kenyon, out in Washington State. I've done a lot of study time with that man. Look into it. All right, friends. I love you. Would somebody type I love you who's able to type right now? I'm just curious to see how many seconds it takes for me to see that in the feed so I don't hang up and miss the tuning forks at the end. Okay, 10 seconds. You guys, was it a trick? Look at that. Hey, I gotta ask for this again. Wow. Okay, now I know. You guys rock. Thank you. I hope you have a gorgeous day. I'm going to count to 10 then. That means count to 10 and then I'm going to hang up, okay? So, namaste, gorgeous friend. Be so sweet to you. I love you too, honey.